Do you know what the last thing your child would say to you is? If you had 10 seconds before they drowned, before a wave took them, what would they say? My son Lucas, 5 years old, his last words to me were, "Daddy, I'm scared." That's it. Then the water took him. Imagine watching your entire family die, one by one, over 6 hours. Not instantly, not mercifully, slowly. Each one pulled away by waves, by current, by something you can't fight. Your son, your daughter, your wife, all gone. And the worst part? While it's happening, you hear voices in the water, whispering, laughing, calling their names. My name is Michael Torres. I took my family on a boat to save money. We never made it to the other side. They didn't survive the storm. But I did. And I wish to God I hadn't. Because now, I know what's in the water. And it's still calling their names.
3 months ago, my wife Sarah and I were trying to figure out how to visit her parents in Portugal. Plane tickets for 4 people? $8,000. We didn't have that kind of money. I'm a high school teacher. Sarah's a nurse. We have 2 kids, Emma, 8 years old, and Lucas, 5. We live paycheck to paycheck. But Sarah's mother was sick. Stage 3 cancer. We needed to see her. The kids needed to say goodbye. That's when I found the posting. Online, Maritime Transport Forum. Passenger transport available, Atlantic crossing, Portugal to Boston route, affordable rates. Captain Hendricks, 40-footer cargo sailboat. He did supply runs between continents and took on passengers for extra income. $1,200 total for all 4 of us. I called Sarah. She was hesitant. Michael, a boat? For 2 weeks? With the kids? But we didn't have a choice. Her mother didn't have time. So we booked it. We told the kids it was an adventure, like the pioneers, like explorers. Emma was excited. She loved the idea of being on a real ship. Lucas was nervous. He'd never been on a boat before. Sarah packed extra motion sickness medication, snacks, activities for the kids. We thought we were prepared. We met Captain Hendricks at the dock in Lisbon, May 3rd, early morning. He was a big guy, late 50s, weathered face, strong handshake. He'd been sailing for 30 years. "Don't worry, folks, done this route 100 times, smooth sailing." His first mate, Danny, was a kid, maybe 22, eager, friendly. He helped us load our bags. The boat was smaller than I expected, but clean, maintained. Captain Hendricks showed us to our cabin. Tight quarters, 2 bunk beds, but the kids thought it was like camping. Emma climbed to the top bunk immediately. "Dad, I can see the ocean from here." Lucas held Sarah's hand. Quiet. We set sail at 9 a.m. The first 3 days were perfect. Clear skies, calm seas. The kids loved it. Emma would stand at the rail and watch for dolphins. Lucas warmed up, started asking Captain Hendricks questions about the boat. Sarah and I would sit on deck at night after the kids were asleep, watch the stars. She leaned her head on my shoulder. "We made the right choice. This is good for them." I kissed her head. "Yeah, it is." I believed that. Day 4, the weather started changing. The sky turned gray, overcast. Wind picked up.
Captain Hendricks checked his instruments, frowned. "Storm system moving in, wasn't on the forecast." He adjusted course, said we'd skirt around it. But by evening, the wind was howling. The boat started rocking. Not bad, but enough that Lucas got scared. Sarah held him, sang to him. Emma pretended she wasn't scared, but I saw her gripping the edge of her bunk. That night, I couldn't sleep. The wind was too loud, and underneath it, I swear I heard something else. A sound, like singing. Faint, distant. I thought it was the wind playing tricks. Morning came with rain. Heavy, pounding, thunder rolling across the sky. Captain Hendricks told us to stay below deck. Just a squall, we'll punch through it. But it got worse. Waves started hitting the side of the boat. Hard, the whole vessel would lurch. Lucas was crying. Emma was trying to be brave, but I could see the fear in her eyes. Sarah held them both. I went up to help Danny secure some loose equipment. The deck was chaos. Rain so thick I could barely see. Waves crashing over the rail. And then I heard it again. That sound, but closer now. Not singing. Voices. Whispering. Just under the roar of the storm. I couldn't make out words, but they were there. Danny heard it too. I saw him stop, look out at the water. "You hear that?" I nodded. A massive wave hit. The boat tilted, hard to port. Danny lost his footing, slid. I grabbed for him. Missed him. He went over the rail, into the water. Gone. I screamed for Captain Hendricks. He came running, looked over the side. Nothing. Just black water. Rain. Waves. Danny was gone. Then the storm stopped. Not gradually, instantly. The rain cut off. Wind died. Waves flattened. It was like someone flipped a switch. Captain Hendricks and I stood on deck, soaking wet, staring at the ocean. It was perfectly calm. Sarah came up with the kids. "Is it over?" I wanted to say yes, but I didn't believe it. The water was too still, too quiet. And I could still hear them. The voices. Faint. Distant. Coming from under the water. Emma tugged my shirt. "Daddy, do you hear that?" She heard them too. Sarah pulled her close. "It's just the wind, baby." But there was no wind. Lucas pointed at the water. "Someone's singing." Captain Hendricks' face went pale. "We need to move, now." He ran to the cockpit, started the engine, but it wouldn't turn over. He tried again. Nothing. "Come on! Come on!" And then the water started moving. Not waves. Ripples. Like something was circling us. Something big. The sky turned black. Not gray, not dark blue. Black. Like someone draped a curtain over the sun. Thunder cracked, so loud it felt like the air split open.
And then the wind hit. A wall of it. The boat tilted. 45 degrees. Everything not tied down went flying. Sarah screamed, grabbed the kids. Captain Hendricks was shouting something, but I couldn't hear him over the wind. A wave, massive, came out of nowhere, taller than the mast.
It slammed into us. The boat flipped. We went into the water. Cold. So cold it felt like knives. I couldn't breathe. Couldn't see. I kicked. Surfaced. Gasping. "Sarah! Emma! Lucas!" I saw them, 20 feet away, clinging to a piece of the hull. I swam, hard as I could, but the current was pulling us apart. "Michael!" Sarah's voice, screaming. Lucas was slipping. She was trying to hold him, but the waves kept hitting. I was 10 feet away, 5 feet. Then a wave came between us. When it passed, Lucas was gone. Just gone. Sarah was screaming his name. "Lucas! Lucas!" I dove under, searched, couldn't see anything. Came up, and I heard it. His voice. "Daddy! I'm scared." Faint, distant, coming from under the water. I dove again, reached, felt nothing. Surfaced. He was gone. I got to Sarah and Emma. We clung to the wreckage, a section of the deck, maybe 6 feet across. Emma was shaking, crying. "Where's Lucas? Where's my brother?" Sarah couldn't answer, just held her. I scanned the water, screaming his name. Nothing. The storm raged. Waves kept coming. We held on for an hour, maybe 2. I lost track of time. Then I saw Captain Hendricks, floating, face down, 20 yards away, dead. Emma saw him too. She started crying harder. "We're gonna die! We're gonna die!" Sarah grabbed her face. "No, listen to me. We're going to be okay. Your dad's here. I'm here. We're going to..." A wave hit, ripped Emma away. She went under. I dove after her, grabbed her arm, pulled her up, but the current was too strong. She was being pulled away from me. "Daddy!" I swam harder, reached. Our fingers touched. Then another wave. She was gone. I surfaced, screaming her name, and I heard her. "Daddy, help!" Not from the surface, from below, like she was sinking. I dove, searched, found nothing. Came up. She was gone. Just me and Sarah left, clinging to the wreckage. Waves still coming, smaller now, but relentless. Sarah was shaking, not from cold, from grief. "They're gone. Michael, they're gone." I pulled her close. I know. I'm so sorry." We held each other for maybe 10 minutes. Then she looked at me. Her eyes. God, her eyes. I hear them. What? The voices in the water. They're calling me. I shook her. "Sarah, no. Don't listen. Stay with me." She smiled. Sad. Broken. "They're calling the kids' names too. Emma. Lucas. They're down there. Sarah." She kissed me. Soft. Final. "I have to go get them." "No! No!" She let go of the wreckage. Slipped into the water. I grabbed for her. Missed. She went under. Didn't come back up. "Sarah!" I dove, over and over. Searched. Nothing. 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 I floated on that wreckage for 18 hours. The storm passed. Sky cleared. Ocean went calm, like nothing had happened. A cargo ship found me the next morning, pulled me out. I was the only survivor. They searched for 2 days, never found the bodies, never found the boat, just gone. I'm home now, empty house. Emma's toys still in her room. Lucas's drawings on the fridge. Sarah's coffee mug in the sink. I can't throw anything away, because at night, when it's quiet, I hear them. The voices, whispering, singing, calling their names. Emma, Lucas, Sarah. And sometimes, I swear, I hear them answer.